we are going to get into officially the second act of Dragon Age 2. So, for those of you who don't know, Dragon Age 2 is basically broken up into 3 acts. The first act is basically you getting to the deep roads and through the deep roads. That's basically Act 1. Act 2 is where we are at, which is basically dealing with basically the aftermath of Act 1. And again, Act 3 is dealing with the aftermath of what you have done thus far in the game. I do have a caveat, and this is mainly because I've already had to delete a comment today, and I actually had to delete a comment in the past. So, I am very happy when you guys leave me comments. I'm very appreciative, and I'm very thankful for it. That being said, if you use inappropriate emojis, and if you really want to know, you should check out the message or the comment that I left on the last post, because I clarify a little more as far as that goes. But if you're going to leave me an inappropriate post, if you're going to use inappropriate emojis, if you're going to use inappropriate language, I'm going to delete your post, because I won't tolerate it. I know I'm an adult. I know I swear. Okay? I get that. But I feel, I know I'm wasting a little bit of gameplay time and whatnot, and for those of you who are just tuning in, you're probably going, dude, get the fuck into the game. Okay? There's actually a good example as far as an adult swearing and kind of using language. Okay? And yes, it was a swear, and yes, it was kind of directed at me, and it was used as a reference, but it's actually a pretty good reference. Okay? I might find it a little annoying, but I get your point. Okay? So, I really felt it was important to kind of go over that. I really shouldn't have to, but I felt it was important. So, with that being said, let's get into Act 2.
Stepping down is looking more and more appealing.
Alright, I gotta remember which way to go. Alright, let's go talk to Aveline. We're going to start off Act 2 by checking in with all of our party members. And then we will do a few other things. Alright.
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the Captain of the Guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
That's why I remain unimportant. Less pressure.
As if the return of the Amels hasn't set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, have your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
Grouse all you want. But the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawke. Just say the word. Nothing going on, Hawke. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Okay. Conversation 1 down.
Hope the day's treating you well, Sarah.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Hey, that's enough, hero. It's enough.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
I was called to the keep on important business, Bowden.
Yes, I was hoping to catch you before you arrived. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
I can put this to good use.
Of course. Always happy to help. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bowden.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
Alright. From memory, it's a pretty decent... Not too bad. Alright. We're officially in Act 2 of the game. Let's see here. Alright, I was taking a minute to share this out both to Twitter and to Facebook, so... And then let's make sure... Let's see here... Alright, and then let's pull up so I can see... any comments that you guys might have for me. Alright. Well, it's daytime. I shouldn't have to deal with getting attacked. I could be wrong about that. Not that I'm not capable of taking care of things on my own, but...
So much work to do.
There we go. Okay. I've been looking for that. I will save
Just keeping the peace.
the household stuff for later. Because right now I want to focus on actually talking to our party members. Let's go here. Let's talk to Anders here real quick.
Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Isn't that the point of magic?
I don't want to know.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Oh, apologize, guys. Need to, Sparko Cam decided it wanted to screw up, so... Alright, there we go. That should be good.
Is that making it harder for you? With justice?
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
You chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirk will have to choose a side.
Alright, I think that is...
The Templars have become more active in their hunt for me. I won't be able to stay here long.
Heck. Alright, we've got a couple more party members we need to talk to. And then we'll go to the house. And then we will push on a little bit. Alright. Hanged Man.
Cheese wheel on the altar. Where?
Isabella, you look well.
Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
The search for this thing has consumed you. Let it go.
I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
You can count on me.
Thanks. I appreciate it. If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it. Have you ever been out in the open ocean in a storm? It's the best feeling in the world.
Okay.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Actually, I just really want to take care of my family.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
It's usually a good idea to actually talk to your party members before you actually start things, especially in Act 2 and in Act 3, honestly. Because it'll help you, especially with your companions. You'll get, if there's any specific companion stuff that you need to do and things like that, it helps a lot, so.
By the dread wolf!
Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Alright, last person to talk to. And then we'll get started on at least 1 or 2 quests here. I'm probably going to avoid main storyline items, at least for the time being.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Three years. There's still no sign of Denarius. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Isn't this what you wanted?
Yes, but... Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You start over. Isn't that what you want?
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
Let's see here, we've got the romantic option. We've got that. Actually, I can go with that one.
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Denarius bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
We can talk about this, Fenris.
Maybe another time. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
Alright, that conversation could have gone higher point-wise, but I don't remember the specific things. But I'll take every little point I can get right now. Alright. Courtyard.
Good day.
You've settled in nicely.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
Okay. That's...
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can. Thanks, Hawke. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
Excuse me. Hey. All right, let's do this.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
I'm going to make the name Hawke one to be proud of in this city.
I don't doubt it. Your father would have said that, with that exact look too. I just wish we could all be together as a family one more time. But I can't spend the rest of my life mourning Bethany and Carver. They're gone, and I can't bring them back. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
I'm perfectly capable on my own, thank you very much.
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find.
Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Alright.
Seneschal Bran has a son about your age.
Alright, and... we've got quite a few things here. All right.
I hope all is well.
And let's see here. I take Aveline with us. And who else do we want to take? Would normally take my sister, but since I don't have her in my party anymore, I do at least need a mage, so... Nope, not Meryl's house.
You, Varric, have a very large mouth.
And here I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the model for your guard serial.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Varric.
Fine. I'll start as Big Finish. 3 chapters until Donan Brennakovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast. I sure hope he makes it. He's getting too old for this shit.
Alright.
So you're moving up in the world? Got some coin to share with your favorite uncle?
Alright, I am already here, and...
You were very close to losing your printing blocks, Varric.
Once more, I am falsely accused of whatever it is I am accused of. Falsely.
Pissed with some filth from the blooming rugs.
Pretty clear.
Light up!
It is true what they say. Comedy comes from tragedy.
I want the body, I don't want Varric. I forgot these guys are in Tevan. Come on.
The elves should stand with us. They have suffered too.
I want to avoid that quest right now. That's gonna be... yeah, not what we want to do for the moment. But we do need to level Aveline up here. Actually, before I do that... actually don't think we're gonna get any better. Technically we can, but there's an open rune slot for this one. Okay. about. So we'll just go strength, dex, and you. Strength, dex, and you. Alright, we've got 2 points. I've already filled that out. And I think we started... No, we were looking at Guardian. We did some things on Warmonger. Oh, one other point of advice that I have for you as far as your companions go. Before the end of Act 2, because by the time you get to Act 3, you're pretty much screwed if you don't do this. Make sure that your friendship or hatred as far as where your companions are is where you want it. Because by the time you get to Act 3, you are pretty close to hosed. There are very few, if anything, that actually will impact your friendship in Act 3. Not to say that things won't, but you need to have your shit set by the end of Act 2. Because otherwise it'll bite you in the ass. So... Alright, so let's actually take a look at... I don't want to deal with main quest right now. I want side quests. Let's take a look at sketchy details. Okay. Fair enough. You know, I never think I got all of those. Night Terrors is a secondary. Demands of the King. Okay.
On suspected apostates.
We'll be glad to be back on the waves.
You're glaring, Anders. Is there a reason, or is it one of your moods?
Your term as captain hasn't been particularly mage-friendly.
I've only turned a handful over to the Templars.
Every despot starts somewhere.
And yet I allow an abomination to whine at me. Credit where it's due.
What do you need, love? Package delivery?
I'm Hawk. I got a letter from some mage friends.
I see, I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates.
I won't stand by while mages suffer.
Bless you, love. The board has all the details. Should you take care of something, just drop by.
We'll be glad to be back on the waves.
Well, it's a good way to get money.
You are Hawk. A patrol went missing along the Wounded Coast. The Arishok says you have some semblance of honor. So tell me, did you kill them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I believe you. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
Alright. Actually, there is something I need to take care of but I need to actually go here. Again, this is another one of those just kind of laying the groundwork is really kind of what I'm doing right now.
So, I never expected to be palling around with the captain of the guard.
We're not pals.
They put the Tranquil on display out here to intimidate other mages.
You're looking well. My store is much better stocked, thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here. Ah, my young friend. How goes the search?
All right.
Hello, Emmerich. Aveline says you need my help again.
I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Nanette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Is this man in hiding? Am I to find him for you?
No, I know where Dupuis is. I just can't get to him. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something.
My men raided that house. There was nothing, and I've heard no end because of it. You were reprimanded, I hope?
Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the City Guard. And the City Guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents. They don't care either.
I've seen your evidence. Scattered notes, conjecture, nothing remotely usable. You can't expect us to act on your hunches alone. Look what happened when we did.
The guards who searched Gascard's place were incompetent. They didn't know what they were looking for.
Fine, if you insist.
I retrieved a sack of human remains for you. Didn't you show it to the guard?
I did. They said the remains could have been gathered together by scavengers looking for bits of gold and jewelry. They said there was no way to tell if the remains even belonged to the missing women.
I'm sorry, Emmerich, but that's the truth of it.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown. He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
It should be investigated at least.
Thank you. I faced nothing but ridicule. To hear someone say that is encouraging.
What do you need me to do?
I knew I could count on you. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
All right.
Of course.
The Harbor Master's office filled the order.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Where are we sending it?
The Viscount will not store raw lyrium in the keep.
Okay. Well, let's focus on this for the time being.
These thugs are plaguing the streets. I don't see a problem in giving them the fight they want.
They're up over there.
Teach you to mess with a mage.
Nicely done.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Yeah, that would be an understatement. Okay. I need to build Aveline's stamina up a bit. Okay, don't attack.
You are not enough!
Well done, everyone.
Evening, Captain.
Do you think people will ever start calling it the Hawk Estate?
I need... Alright, that is... Let's see if these bodies got anything else of interest. Alright, let's go. Let's deal with Dupuy's house here real quick. Although I'm not too terribly sure I can play for too much longer because my body is not happy. So I think this will be the last thing that we do.
guards raiding the estate met that particular reception.
No, they didn't. I do need to check. Okay.
Help me, please! He's gone mad!
You're not him. Shit, I know what this looks like, but I didn't hurt her.
So the wild-eyed hysteria is just for show, then?
You don't understand. Someone is after her. I had to keep her safe. I don't know why you're here, but there's a killer out there, and I think he's playing us both. Just let me explain.
All right. We'll see if you can talk yourself out of this.
20 silver if he says, "It wasn't me, it was the one-armed man."
Several years ago, my sister was murdered. The bastard's now in Kirkwall, killing again. The same way he killed my sister. It starts with a bouquet of white lilies. He sends them to each new victim. Alessa was going to be next. I took her, so he'd have to come to me. I was finally going to face my sister's killer, but then you showed up.
He's lying! He hurt me!
I've explained this. I need your blood to track you down. If he took you, it was for your protection.
Let go of me!
She'll go straight to the city guard. They'll ruin everything.
I could report you to the Templars for blood magic.
Yes, I've used blood magic and lyrium to augment my powers. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I had to. He took my sister from me.
Can't you just tell the city guard what you told me?
Yes, can't you?
Why? I don't want him arrested. This isn't about justice. I need to be the one to bleed him dry.
Selfish little shit. How many of you risked by keeping this to yourself?
Emmerich was certain you were the killer.
Of course he was. But I was trying to find the killer just like him. Our paths crossed and he just assumed I was the murderer.
You really did make yourself a target, though. Kidnapping people and all.
I suppose that's fair.
I've gone with the let's help. Anders is not terribly fond of blood mages, not even remotely. And honestly, most people are actually very, very strongly against blood magic in this game, and with some good cause. If I've got to go with my gut instinct says I don't trust you, so...
I'm sorry, but it doesn't add up. I can't let you go.
No. I've worked too hard. It can't end like this.
Where'd you go, you little shit?
Me before anyone else. Now you fall. Get back. How about you? Let's finish this. Get back. I'll deal with this.
Jackass. Make me go out and do this the long way, aren't you? I want to deal with her.
Now you fall.
Hey, that's enough. That's enough. Hero's wanting to be a little vocal. Nothing entirely wrong with that. At least not per se, but it does kind of create an issue while recording. Not the way I want to go. Erg. get out of this damn house. So make a fucking loop. I am not having a good day of this. I'm sorry guys, a lot of this is because I'm tired and the small of my back is actually hurting. And unfortunately, like most people, I don't have much of a tolerance for pain. And so it tends to make me a little aggravated and a little annoyed. Especially when I've run in the same fucking circle like 5 fucking times. This is actually not what I want. But that is.
Blondie, Sunshine, Daisy, Ravani. What am I?
Beg your pardon?
You don't call anyone by name except for me. Where's my nickname?
That's not true. There's Hawk and Bianca.
Hawk is a family name, and Bianca is a crossbow. Don't change the subject.
Haven't thought of a good one yet. What do you think of Red?
Too common.
Well, when you think of one, let me know.
Aren't you Hawk? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight.
Perhaps you're mistaken.
I am not mistaken. You sent him a message a half-hour ago. Look.
I didn't send this.
You didn't? Strange.
That's not a good sign.
Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
Alright, I really wanted to finish this, but I forgot about that part. Alright, I'm gonna try and finish this. My lower back right now is really, really, really not happy with me. So I'm gonna try and finish this, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. We'll see.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Some mage sent that thing here to kill him. Why would anyone... Oh, Maker. The murders. Emmerich was right. He was getting too close. He suspected a man named Gascard Dupuis. Did he do this? I killed Gascard. Then who sent the creature? Whoever did this is a dangerous apostate that Meredith will want found. I will see to it personally.
My
Gabby.
guardsman will find Alessa, the woman who was with Gascard. She might still be in danger.
Thank you for your help in this matter. If you learn anything more, please come to me.
Alright, I need to finish looting. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to leave you for the night. I want to thank you so much. My back is seriously bugging the crap out of me right now, so I need to stand up. I need to do some things. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and it's always appreciated. Don't forget to check out the video or the stream that I just finished up not too long ago. So you guys rock. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and until the next time, this is Panther 0822. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.